was walking down the stairs at my school, and I just skipped a step to get past some people, and I hurt my back quite a bit actually. It didn't hurt as much when I first did it, and then it got harder to walk.
Well, Jessie called from school and she had hurt her back, and so she wanted to come home.
So when we all got home from work that day, we ended up going to Instacare, and the doctor saw her there, took some x-rays, and he didn't really see anything in the x-rays that was of concern.
I went home and it just kind of got worse and worse. My back started to hurt more, and there was shooting pain going down my legs.
So the next morning I went into Intermountain Pediatrics to try and see if we could figure out what was happening. We saw Dr. Clark, and he ordered an emergent MRI, and they couldn't see anything on the MRI that would cause her pain.
I think gave us some steroids and some painkillers and sent us home hoping that the pain would go away.
Within the next day or so, I had lost all movement and feeling in my legs.
And so I called the next morning to talk to Pediatrics to see if I could get Dr. Clark to give us some more about what it is that we needed to do. And he called me back and said, "You need to take her down to Primary Children's."
And then we stayed there for 4 days, just trying to figure out what was going on, doing tests. And by the end of it, they had diagnosed me with conversion disorder.
I called Peds Rehab, got her an appointment. You know, I knew that they were going to be the best ones to really help get her strength back and her motor skills back. So I called him a number of times to try and get her appointment moved up and see what we could do to get her in sooner. And he would call me back, and he made sure that I was comfortable. He gave me some exercises to try with her at home. He did some research. He called me again. He said, "I want you to try this. I want you to do this." So he had a really good idea of how she was doing before he even saw her as a patient.
We started to see Sean at Peds Rehab, and he was helping me through it.
Having her in physical therapy that first day, you know, the first time we went, and she was in pain, it was hard. He moved her and did all the painful things that sometimes happen in physical therapy, but he was able to really push past whatever was blocking her and just get her back to where, hey, I have legs, they work, they do things.
All of the exercises we were doing just felt like games, and it was really fun for me actually. By this time I could walk, sort of. Yeah, I was kind of zombie walking.
I mean, one of the neat things was when she started walking again, I just said, "Hey, okay, Jessie, since you're standing, you need to come chop onions." And she hobbled right over and started cutting onions.
She loves to cook. She loves to ask for advice on cooking. We do a lot of cooking together.
I think when I went back to Peds Rehab and Sean was telling me about how much I had progressed from doing the home exercises, it helped to know that my progression was being noticed and that it really was making a difference. Yeah, we were just doing physical therapy and it was getting better, but I was still walking like a zombie. And then I went on a trip to Jackson Hole with my dad. I think the last night we were there, I started to be able to walk normally. Within a couple of days, I was able to run, and then a couple days after that, I could jump. If you go to Peds Rehab, there's really nothing to be scared about, because they're gonna help you through it, and it's really just gonna feel like a ton of games that you're playing. But in the long run, it's gonna help your recovery so much.